Welcome to Navarre Jenkins' Realm Selection Guide for World of Warcraft. As a new player, you've installed the game, you log in, and you're going to need to select a realm to play on. If you have real-life friends, find out what realm they play on and choose the same realm so you can play together as much as possible. Otherwise, you have these three columns giving you information to help you make your selection: realm name, type of realm, and population of that realm. Here near the top we see new players. These at the very top they're there. Once you have characters on a realm, it's going to default those to the top, so that if you ever get back on the realm selection screen, you can easily choose the ones where your characters are already at. As a new player, you won't have any of those with characters already on them, but you will have the ones flagged for new players at the top. That's because Blizzard wants new players to join those. They want to get the population of that realm up. Now, the advantage you might find as a new player there, common ground. There's going to be other new players like yourself. The likelihood of that is going to increase on these realms for you. On the realms that are not new player realms, you're going to have more established players, and even if you see some like level characters running around in the world, you know, like you're level 5 and you see another level 5 run by, the likelihood of that being a new player on these other servers is rare. It's probably an experienced player who's just leveling a new character. Whereas on these, there's going to be a higher likelihood of new players joining them because they're up at the top and it says new players and it's flagged for that, and so new players are going to more likely click on those and join them. And so you're going to have more people like yourself who are new. You can find some common ground. You can join up together and make friends that way. These others are going to have plenty of people that you can join up with as well. They're just going to have less common ground there, and you're not going to find as many new players. There are going to be plenty of guilds and other people to join up with and help you out, though. The type of realm, normal, PvP, RP, or RP PvP, makes a big difference in your gameplay. So this is a very important part of your decision, much more so, I believe, than population or name. A normal versus PvP, the difference: PvP means you can always be attacked by an enemy player and you can always attack them. There's a few exceptions to that, some safe zones such as in neutral cities, but for the most part it's open worldwide so that you can attack and they can attack. Now there's a fun factor there, you know, if you want to be the one on the attack doing the hunt. There's an annoyance factor there if you're trying to mind your own business someday and quest and level your character, and you keep getting ganked by enemy players or groups of players, or even corpse camped. That's the worst. You know, you go back to your corpse, you resurrect, your character is alive again, and nope, wait a second, he's dead again. Oh man. So then you do it again. You run back to the corpse, resurrect, dead again. They keep killing you. And they'll keep doing it because they're getting giggles, you know. They're getting the lulls. So you can be the one doing that and have fun attacking other players, or you can be the one being annoyed. So you have to weigh that in a balance if you want to deal with that, because it cannot be toggled off. On a PvP realm, it's just open. It's open to PvP all the time. So on a normal realm, it's toggled off by default, so as a new player when you log in, you don't even have to worry about it. Nobody's going to gank you, nobody's going to corpse camp you because you're not in PvP mode. The enemy cannot attack you. That's enemy players. NPCs, enemy NPCs, monsters and stuff in the world, they of course can attack you, but at least players can't come along and attack you and surprise you and stuff like that. You have choice. So on a PvP, no choice. You just need to be the type of person that likes that kind of action. On a normal, you're going to have a choice when you PvP or when you don't PvP. RP means role-playing, so that's about being in character. So whether it's a PvP role-playing or normal role-playing realm, the focus is going to be about playing the role of that character. So that's not really enforced server-wide, like in trade chat and general chat and things like that. But there are guilds with like-minded people. If you're into role-playing, you can find those guilds. You can join those guilds, and they'll act like their characters, and you can act like your character and add that extra depth to the game. And then after you decide which type of realm you want to be on in population, you can select that and hit OK. And you'll get this screen here. And you can verify that you did click the correct realm, that you didn't misclick If you did misclick, you can hit change realm and redo your selection. And then you can go down here when you're ready to create new character. For a guide on that, see my character creation guide, and have fun playing WoW.